مشاهدينا الكرام، أهلا وسهلا فيكم بحلقة جديدة من حلقاتنا الأسبوعية رواد الأعمال. ومثل ما عودناكم في كل حلقة أن نستضيف رجلا مميز، ومن زاوية رجال الأعمال الأكثر كفاءة رحبوا معي بالسبيشال بزنس مان مستر منوج، الأونر لأوريتيز اندستريز. بداية good afternoon boss.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Manoj, in the first I want to meet you and let the viewers as well know about your professional life when you came here to UAE, how you started your own business. تفضل.
I got here into UAE in 95, the end of 1995.
Wow.
December. And I worked for several companies, worked for a local company, then subsequently moved to a British multinational. And then subsequently worked for another local company before I started up on my own in November 2007.
Yes.
And that's where we started up the trading business. With all the years of experience in the product lines that I had, so I used that to good value. And in 2019 we set up this unit, this manufacturing unit, as a sort of a backward integration to support our trading venture.
Yes.
Even though it's a trading venture, actually we work here as the regional office of a brand called Cupra, C-U-P-R-A, and that's how we are known, as the regional office of Cupra. And we promote the interests of Cupra for Middle East, Africa and India regions.
Wow.
So this backward integration, the industrial setup, was primarily done in order to ensure that we have local manufacture, because it's extremely important to ensure that we have a local component. So it's something called as the ICV, or the in-country value, which is an important and necessary aspect while working with government projects. So in order to ensure that we have that, and also to save shipping costs, we thought it makes more sense to actually set up manufacture. We commenced manufacture sometime last year, and since then we have actually grown the business. The factory has been fairly busy, and we hope to continue that line.
Very good. So, Mr. Manoj, now we will know about your factory, about the services what you provide exactly from A to Z to UAE market. What you provide your services?
We are into several product lines. We are into earthing, lighting protection. We are into flow distribution systems, something that I have been selling since 1994.
Wow.
Almost about 27 years of experience selling flow distribution systems and cable management. So we can proudly say that there is basically nobody in this market who knows flow distribution systems as well as anybody else. So that's the extent of expertise we bring to the table on flow distribution systems. We're also into cable trays, trunking ladders, which is what we're doing here. We also are into flag poles, what we call in Arabic as alam.
Yes.
Yeah. So we also manufacture alam.
Yes. And there is one important question, Mr. Manoj, about the specialty here in Dubai, in UAE, I mean. As an experienced person, for sure you have the full experience about your field. So, how you make yourself special and different than others? Because there's a lot of factories, they have the same services.
First of all, we are not into supply. We are solution providers.
Bravo.
Which means that when somebody comes and asks us for a product, we don't just supply the product. We want to make sure that what we're supplying is the right product.
Yeah, you solve that.
Exactly. So that is the way we approach the problem. And in addition to that, there are several aspects of a product, which is product quality. We have price, and we have service. My personal perspective is that if the product quality and service is right, price is not an issue. So you might be slightly more expensive, but you will find customers if your service is good.
Of course.
So that's our perspective, and that's the way we've been winning in the market.
Of course. From our channel, we hope for you to grow more and more and be in a high level, because really, Mr. Manoj, you deserve to be success in your life. Now, as a businessman, where you can find yourself after 2 years from now? What's your vision in the future?
Vision in the future, that is a good question. We are in terms of our local manufacturer, we are new players, relatively new players. Probably in 2 years or 3 years of time, we're looking to become market leaders.
Wow.
If not market leaders, at least about 30-35% market share. That is our objective. How we're going to achieve it? Well, we want to make sure that our product is recognized. We also want to make sure that the service has got no parallel. So that's the objective, and we will get there.
Inshallah, I'm sure that one day you will be there and you will make what you plan. So you know that we are living here in UAE country, the best country in the world to have the safety and security with the happiness as well. So we have to thank the leadership and the president about what they've given us opportunity with the facilities, investment, everything they've given to us. So we need to thank them from your factory and from you as a businessman.
Thank you. Yes, it's pretty obvious. You know, when I came here into UAE, at that time my objective was maximum 5 years, and every year it used to be 5 years.
Yes.
Every year it's okay, another 5 years, another 5 years, and those 5 years have now become almost about 27 years now.
27 years.
So I think all that is principally because of the fact that Dubai is such a wonderful place to be in. The vision and the leadership of Sheikh Mohammed is unbelievable.
Of course.
The UAE leadership, Sheikh Khalifa,
the
and President of UAE, and his brother, and all the wonderful leaders who have shown so much of direction, so much of focus in terms of making this one of the best places in the world. There's no doubt about it. So we're pretty grateful to such wonderful and wise leadership, which has helped in growing the business environment and allowing people like us, the SME sector to grow and become a formidable force. So I think it's if not for the wise leadership of the UAE government, this wouldn't be possible. So really appreciate the leadership of the government.
Of course. And from our channel, we will thank them, and we will thank you also, Mr. Manoj, to accept us here in your special factory. Inshallah, always we will see you on the top and in the high level with all of the best for you. Now, before we end our program, just want to take from your side where we are now in Al Quwain. Where is your location?
Our offices are in a place called Al Tub, which is the new industrial city in Al Quwain, which is where we've set up our factory, and we have our little representative trade office also here. So this is where we work and reach out to customers.
Where you're located? Yes, very good. So my dear viewers, the contact number down of our screen with the location exactly with the website now waiting us with the reportage inside the factory. I will thank you again for your time.
Thank you very much. Thanks for time.
مشاهدينا الكرام، إلى هنا نختم حلقتنا لهذا الأسبوع. تابعونا Friday and Saturday in ABC Arabia TV and social media. دمتم بخير وفي أمان الله.